Hi, this is Harish Vijay Kumar and welcome to Meen Cooks. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போற recipe Mojito fish. So this is basically a continental fish fry and we're going to give it a desi touch to it. So let's look at how to go about it. 100 to 150 grams of seared fish strips or any white fish. A cup and a half of corn flour. Light soy sauce, a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half. About 15 ml of Bacardi rum, optional. Black pepper to be ground. Chili flakes. An inch of ginger. Garlic pods, a few. 2 eggs for batter. Salt to taste. Meen curry chili powder, a teaspoon. Oil for frying. Few leaves of mint for frying. So first let's make a Meen spice powder, which is basically got peppercorns and chili flakes, right? We'll do that. Ground to a coarse powder. And then take a large pinch of chili flakes. Add that. Take another large pinch of salt and then add it to the mixture and mix it really well. Make sure it's all well blended. It's a nice beautiful coarse powder. Take maybe half an inch of peeled ginger and then grate some into your bowl, and now we are grating some garlic and then a tablespoon of soy sauce. So we're using a very little Bacardi. This is only to pep up the flavors, not really make it very pungent or make it very, the idea is not to make you drunk. This is absolutely optional. White rum is optional. You could use white rum or you could use chicken stock. So I've got both, choice is yours. We'll mix this really well. Yeah, the flavor is really nice. So we're going to be adding a nice large pinch of Meen spice. That's going to bring it all together. It's going to coat better as well. So now what we're going to be doing is making the spice, adding a little on top of the fish, and then make sure all the pieces are coated well. You just want the salt to be applied to the fish. Always wash your hands before you start cooking. Let's mix this really well. And don't clump them up. Let them be separate pieces. And you can marinate it for about a few minutes. About 5-10 minutes is more than enough. Just let's leave it at the side. The ginger juices and the garlic juices along with the soy sauce and white rum will penetrate into the fish. Now as this is marinating, let's add a little bit of Meen curry chili powder. A little bit, I mean a teaspoon, not more than that. And let's mix it again. Let's mix it again really well. All these spices blend so well and make it nice and yummy. In fact, you could add a pinch of sugar. That's absolutely your choice. It balances the flavors, but here today I'm not using it. Now let's make the next thing, which is the egg base to coat the fish. Right now this is already marinating, and we'll make the egg. What we normally do is make sure the egg is at room temperature. You break it in, add maybe a teaspoon of water, or in case you're using Bacardi for your marinade, here you can use your chicken stock. So it adds flavor. Every bit of flavor enhances the taste, right? So let's look in how to do it. Okay, the egg is at room temperature. Just break the egg. Oh, it's nice and beautiful. Wash your hands. You're going to be using wet and dry stuff. So here I have some chicken stock. Just add a little bit of chicken stock, and then break this and blend it well. You just want a light coating. You don't want it to be a heavy coating at all. Just want a very light coating. Keep this aside. So we've got our fish marinated, and we've got our egg beaten, and now the third most important step. We have a corn flour which was kept in the freezer for about 15-20 minutes, so it's nice and cold. So to this we're going to be adding some Meen spice. So this has salt, spices, everything. Mix it really well. Oh, it's nice and cold. Oh, beautiful. It's so beautiful and fluffy. Mix the salt and the spices very well in the corn flour mixture. Take a fish piece and then dip it in the egg mixture, and then dip it in the flour, and then coat it really well. And another and another and another, again and again and again. Follow the same procedure. So let's set this aside. Once it's all done, let's first do the first batch. Make sure it's coated really well. It's going to add a lot of crispiness to it, and it will hold its shape also beautifully. We've got the marinated fish pieces coated in the corn flour, and now it's time for us to fry it. So let's switch on the stove. The wok is hot, it's smoking, and let's add enough oil to fry it. That should do. Make sure it's not boiling hot. You just want the oil to be at the right temperature. So the best way to figure out that is when you drop the wooden chopstick, it should start bubbling. Yeah, I hope you can see it's starting to bubble. So it's kind of ready, and let's drop each piece into the thing. There, it's starting to fry. Drop the next. Drop the next. And again. Don't overcrowd the pan. You don't want the temperature of the oil to fall down. That should do. Oh, it smells fantastic. So you want to kind of shake the pan like this, so that you know nothing is stuck at the bottom. There, it's starting to get a little brown. You can start taking this out. So it's nice and crispy. Piece is brown as well. That we can probably give it a little more. There, it's done. It's got a nice beautiful color. Go with the rest of the pieces. Drop it gently. This is done. There you go. It's nice and yummy. And now let's fry the mint. As the fried ones are ready, just sprinkle a little more of the Meen spices. As when it's hot, it always absorbs more spice and it's delicious. Once the oil is smoking, switch off the flame and then add this. It's going to do a little drama here. It's going to fry for maybe a few seconds. Oh, the smell is fantastic. This is what makes the mojito, and let's add it to this and let this rest for about a few minutes and it will become nice and crisp. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. So it's time for us to add this to there you go. A fantastic mojito fish is ready. So now I think it's time for us to taste it, and let me take a nice large piece. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, okay, this small one will do. So the fish is cooked so well. The fish is cooked so well. In fact, let me show you another piece. I've eaten this piece now. If you see it, the fish is nice and white. That's how it's supposed to be. It's just an excuse for me to eat another piece. Oh, delicious. Maybe a mint piece as well to make it a mojito shot, right? Really good. You don't get the hint of the Bacardi at all, but you can get a flavor which we are not generally used to. I'm sure this has motivated you to cook. Do try it and give us your feedback. For the recipe, click on meenman.com. For all your non-veg requirements as well, click on meenman.com and place your orders. Do follow us on FIT, that is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you.